We live, we live. What's going on? Hey, Joe, you're going to have to be quiet for a second. What's going on, guys? Hey, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're having a wonderful morning, evening, night, midnight special, whatever time that this is coming at y'all. Enjoy this atmosphere. Now that we all in the same boat, we can start the conversation, guys. So, guys, yeah, make sure I drop a like, subscribe for more. I'll make sure I share this video with the crew. But we're going to play this game called The Everything. And it is a very awesome game that is going to be starring the voice of Alan Watts. And we're going to take the place of a lot of people and a lot of different objects. The sun, the moon, cows, trees. We're going to go into this. And we're going to see how this game is. It's supposed to be really trippy. So it's really early in the morning right now. And we're going to get this started. You see how they're saying enter my name? Hold on 1 second. Just posting this link in places. All right. So now. Let's go. I'll add this on. Saying enter my name. What we gonna enter our name? Her name is Tai. This game belongs to Tai. All right, are we about to start this? I think so. Make sure everything cool. Bang. Make sure my brightness up. Where are we? Yeah, I knew that brightness was down. I'm just floating in space. Press X to think. Wow! Is this me? So I'm just floating around in nether space. And I said press X to think. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. Let me turn this down. So the first thing I'm going to do is think something into existence. So this is me. Hey, this is me. This is whatever I am. I'm just consciousness floating around. Wow. Okay. We're going to do the first move. I'll do the first move after I make a couple more trails. Think. Why do I need to be here? This is what I ask myself after thinking. Let's move around some more. Yeah. Ooh. I think I want to think. What's the meaning of this? There's no up, there's no down. What's the meaning of this? Oh, a dog. Hey, what's going on? You well? Morning. Top of the morning. Whoa, look how he moves. So I just inhabited this random wolf. You are an Arctic wolf. Open animal category. Thoughts added under info help. Mind, ascend, descend, scale. The eye shows info about you and nearby things. Thoughts. Listen to your thoughts by getting close to a thing's thought icon. Collect by pressing X or discard circle. Okay. Oh, they have an autoplay function too. So if things get a little stuck, we're going to autoplay. Alright, yo, look how he's moving around. See that? Let's get next to that tree. Oh, it's little penguins! They ain't little penguins, it's the March of the Penguins. I want to think about this tree. woolly mammoths? Yeah, Katamari Damacy was the game. Katamari Damacy, yeah, yeah. La 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 la. Why do I need to be here? What's the meaning of this? Is this me? Oh, I get to move it around? Okay, let's keep exploring. Oh, this is what I'm thinking. Okay. Oh, press X. It's early in the morning. X. There's no thought to open. Hit X to speed up. Okay, let's find where to go. That little circle at the top. Alright, trying to see where it's telling me to go. Alright, I'm gonna go to this thing right here. That thing floating in the sky. Yeah, they knew. This game is made for the giggles. I think I'm supposed to go to this that whole time. There we go. Go to this particular tree. Any ideas? What I'm supposed to do? I thought that was it. Well, let me go to here, I suppose. Alright, I see it. Okay. Get this started. Now the game begins. If you were able to speak animal, otherwise I can't help you. That's all you got to say, bro? Traveled all this way. I don't know where I end and my herd begins. I suppose it is me having this thought. But then again, I wouldn't have had it if they weren't around. Notice my thought had the icon, look out for others with this. We're here to show you what you're able to do and help you navigate everything. Good luck. Things with the icon unlock abilities. Keep an eye out for them. You're right there, I'm getting buffering. Alright. Oh, I see now. Alright, let's rock out. Let's rock out. I swear that's what I was doing the first time though. Let's go, let's go. I've been waiting to play this game for about 3 weeks, guys. Except for me, my son. I'm not sure what it means. Wait. Ah, I pressed X too fast. I'm not sure what you said. Let alone what you need, what you mean. Alright, come on. Yeah, whoever did this game, you know they was on the mushrooms. They was definitely on the mushroom. Trying to see if that compass means anything, or should I just keep looking out for those icons? I think I'm gonna just keep going to the icons. As I see. Alright, let's talk to this rock. This will all make sense. Don't give up. I know. Keep looking and you'll find it. I'll find what? The reason to this? The reason why I'm playing this? Alright, let's talk to this rock. Well, let's see if this rock is stinking. You are off on a great adventure. I wish I can join you. Maybe one day I'll be able. Hey, rocks have thoughts too. If it gets any more sunny, I'll have to move. I didn't come here all the way for this sun. You're in the Arctic, bro. What you talking about? Yo, it's these rocks in the desert though that I used to hear on History Channel that you can see the tracks of the lines of the rocks moving in the sand, but you don't see any footprints around there for miles besides the people that came to check it out. I don't know where it is though. Everything sings. Singing is how all things communicate. Singing helps things find or avoid one another. It deepens bonds between some things and separates others. It's how things announce their existence. I am here. So sing all day long. I want to hear what you sound like, and so does everything else. If other things hear you, they might sing back. Oh, that's what I was talking about 2 days ago about my theory about musicals and how that's closer to the real layer of reality. Singing what you want to say. So let's sing to these animals. Do. Wait. How about not just animals? No, well, they said animal. I was trying to see if the rock will sing. Oh, these are my thoughts so far. These are the only thoughts that I ever thought so far in this game. I'm guessing that's what. Remember this place and remember what you are. Keep in mind as you go beyond here, you might need to find a way back to it. Okay. What does this one have to say? Hey, how far back do you think Arctic wolves go? You might not always feel it, but you always took trillions of it took you trillions of generations of Arctic wolves getting mixed all up the way back. Getting mixed up all the way back forever. It is incredible you made it through and finally arrived here. You could have just got wiped out. Evolution could have took your ass out. The other Arctic wolves around here are reflections of you from back then. Each with their own dreams and their own lives to live. That's something to think about. The wolves from the past the wolves around them are him from his past lives. And as you meet other Arctic wolves, you will sometimes feel inseparable from them. And find where you really start and end is up to you. Other Arctic wolves are nearby. Join them by pressing square when close. Alright, where am I? I want to find myself. Got my buddies. Where y'all at? We in this. Yeah. Controlling all of y'all. We all won. Let's make this pack. Yeah. Sorry, penguin. I'll be you in another life. Another life. Hey, buddy. Sing. March of the Wolves. meets March of the Penguins. Team lost. Now let's gang together and eat this woolly mammoth. But that's what niggas do. In order to work together, you must be close to an Arctic wolf. Alright, so it must be more they want me to get. Must be more of me I have to find. Alright, can we zoom out? Oh! We out, yeah! Over time, you might find there's no right or wrong path to take here. As you explore, you might feel that parts of you need to go their own direction, because you can't control everything at once. At least, not yet. I was thinking that. Like, what perspective are you talking about, though? Try letting go of a few things. No, I don't want to leave my buddies. Ah! Ah! We still sing, right? What if I want to get rid of all of them? You still want to rock out with me? Yeah. Alright, now what? Alright, let go. I gotta let it go. Alright, what next? What next? What next? Looking for the glow things. It's like that fake map thing at the top doesn't really tell you anything. Alright. Stay focused. I have to put on autoplay. There we go. Alright, let's talk to that route. This is going to be the last of this spring's sun. I made a deal with someone who guaranteed it. Said the rock. Now the bubbles arise. Let's see what this rock has to say. Oh, it's a moose. Oh, glitching. Glitch life. Real glitch life. I didn't even get to talk to you, bro. Huh? Let's move on. Let's move on. I thought it was something up here. Yeah. They say you talk to big rocks too. They trying to. I remember they used to sell, but I wasn't there. I heard they used to sell pet rocks. Them people is tripping, like literally. People who started that company. They say only kids are going to be able to understand this. Like the fact that took off, that somebody was selling rocks in the United States and it took off. It's funny. I only know words for 3 colors, but my favorites are green, snow, green, snow, and dirt. That's all you thinking about? Green, snow, and dirt, bruh? Hey, what do you make of all the small things around here? All the plants and little creatures, are they here for you or are you here for them? It's hard to imagine that everything could be here for each other. You only talk to the big ones. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that next time I'm outside. Leave the little guys alone. Because you can only see things from an Arctic wolf's perspective. Just as I can only see from a layered rock perspective. A layered rock, a sedimentary rock. But if you want to, you can always see things from a little thing's point of view. Try it. Descend. Get close to something small. Hold down L2 while using blah blah blah. And descend into it. Okay. Where can we go? Where can we go? Descend! Now what am I? Oh, I went into the wolf. Another wolf. Whoa! Oh, the first thing I run into is little mushrooms. Oh, I'm really tiny now. I'm these feathers. I'm a feather. I am a conscious feather. You are a white feather. Open other category. Can I go farther? What's this? Can I be a mushroom? I really want to be a mushroom. I really want to be a mushroom. Give me the mushroom. I'm a mushroom! I'm a mushroom, guys! JUSt TAi! JUSt TAi! You're only gonna see this on this channel. I am a mushroom. And I'm popping out wherever I walk around. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I don't even want to be anything else. I'm done. I'm everything right now. We'll come back. See what this is. Now we're zooming in. Oh, I'm a rock. Okay, okay. See, this how those rocks was moving across that desert. Somebody jumped up in there, put their thoughts. Let's go farther. Wait, not to another rock. Hey, good morning. I'll lay back down. It's still... Hold on 1 second. Alright guys, sorry for that. Woke up early, and she was just like, I'm gonna wake up early with you. Alright, let's continue being this rock. Let's go over here to where they want us to be. Yeah, when I was the mushroom, I did reach the top level. I just had to wait for somebody to eat me. Or just exist there, decompose, I'll come right back. Oh, I could go in this. I thought this was water. It was saying water can listen. Ooh. Don't you know they said when you speak to water, you can change the crystalline structure of it? So I was speaking to it. I say, speak nice to your water. And when they was talking angry to the water, the structure was all like messed up and things like that. It wasn't like symmetric when they zoomed in on it. Oh, you can't descend farther until you learn how to ascend. Okay. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's ascend. Let's go into this frog then. No? Okay. Oh, I can speed up as a rock. Alright. Let's go to this rock. Hey friend, it looks like you've seen things from a little thing's point of view. Now you might be wondering what it's like to see things from the other way around. To see things from bigger points of view. Out of all the points of view you find, which one is the right one? The space between things. That's the trophy I just unlocked. Oh, press R2 to ascend. Okay. There we go. A tree. And I can sprout. Pop up wherever I want. This thing. That's the trophy I just got. The more curiouser and curiouser you get. Like, I wonder. All conscious fractals of yourself, I suppose. Let's see what this... Not a whole lot happens here. It's peaceful most of the year. Alright, let's ascend even farther. To where? Flowers. Oh, what is it like to be at flowers? I know they say flowers talk a lot too. They're a little chitty chatty. And now I am a poppy. My purpose in life is to stay in bed, nice and snug all the way to the grave. Good luck finding yours, and don't copy me. Wild wheat has 50 different ways of saying freezing my plants off. I appreciate that joke. Can I ascend farther? I wouldn't mind if it was this sunny forever. They keep saying sunny, but it's all this snow around. If it changed too much, I might need to build a house or something. Like, is the plant thinking about a house? You must bond with this first. Hold X to sing. This feels warm for a spring afternoon, but I'm not complaining. There's some messed up global warming. I don't know what season it is in this game. Or we're to actually exist right now. Let's see. Alright, now can I descend back? Oh, this is a snowball. I would just go into the frog too. Where are my other snow chunks? Hello. Snowballs live forever until they die. Press X. What is this there?
I find it a little difficult to say what the subject matter of this seminar is going to be, because it's too fundamental to give it a title. I'm going to talk about what there is. Now, the first thing, though, that we have to do is to get our perspectives with some background about the basic ideas which influence our everyday common sense.
I actually remember this
our
this
fundamental
lecture.
Notions about what life is about. Ideas of the world which are built into the very nature of the language we use and of our ideas of logic and of what makes sense altogether. And these basic ideas I call myth, not using the word myth to mean simply something untrue, but to use the word myth in a more powerful sense. A myth is an image.
An image.
In terms of which we try to make sense of the world.
That's all you got to say, Olive? This world is an image in which we try to make sense of the world. We just looking at it like saying, yo, what does this mean? And that picture can mean something to different types of people. Is that what you're saying, Alan Watts? So it's all about my interpretation and individual perspective at the moment that I'm existing and thinking about that actual thought? JUSt TAi. Let's find some more clippets. I actually thought he was going to be talking the whole time during this game. But now I see how that would be weird, because if you play like me and get lost, is he just going to be on loop until I reach a certain point? Shout outs to Alan Watts, man. English philosopher. I always thought he was American, but it makes a lot more sense with him being English. I wanted to talk to the poppy seed. Oh yeah, they said I couldn't descend until I learned how to ascend when I was trying to get on that ice. There we go. I'm a crystal. Hey, what's up, Cosmos? Cosmos of Compassion. I'm gonna call you COC. Oh, I forgot about the my bad, guys. If y'all ever wanted to jump in, like anybody whatsoever, got the Discord right there. But yeah, right now in these ice crystals, that's pretty cool. Another never-ending day. I'm happy I get to see it. You never know what's around the corner. What is around the corner? I was just a mushroom just a second ago. I like the sound I make as I move around in the snow. Like you gotta think, everything does have its likes and dislikes. Enjoying something about life, or why would they be here? I can think, I'm here. I know I'm here. I think, therefore I am. Like, this is just having me thinking of people that finally like get a psychedelic experience. It's like, man, the only thing I know is that I'm thinking. I'm certain of it. I can see myself. I can see you. I am a snow chunk. A perfectly perfect snow chunk. It's nice being a snow chunk. A snow chunk has 6 sides. It's easy to spot a snow chunk. Here I am, a set of co-coordinates in space. That's me, and now I find myself suspended on the ground. The limits of my form touch this ground constantly. I cannot seem to remove myself from it. This force keeping me from falling through the ground is also keeping me from really touching it. Woo! That's deep. Fix this camera. This force keeping me from falling through the ground. Oh, they gonna speed it up. Some kind of collider keeping me forever separated. This collider would appear to fit exactly my physical form. Collider. I feel bound to it, and yet this thing that's making me solid is invisible. Is that where I am? Is that what I am? A transparent essence moving around with whatever I think I am? And what of my form? Probably some shader or another. Yeah, this is one smart ass chunk. Not even a special one. And yet, though this shader form gives me form, I know my surfaces are impossibly thin in material, and underneath them is nothing. So that which makes me solid and firm is invisible. And that which gives me form knows I'm empty. Where among these two things is the real me? Am I the solid nothing or the colored emptiness? JUSt TAi, guys. Just think about that. The solid nothing or the colored emptiness. Most people are like, how can you color emptiness? How can something be empty yet solid? Yo, that is one aware piece of chunk, as you all was saying. That's cool. And I was thinking about, a thought came to me about scientists and dark matter. Like, they say dark matter shapes this reality. Like, that's the scientist terms and definition. Like, man, another sunny day, passing through. They really can last for an eternity down here. Oh, a sunny day can last for an eternity down here, he says. Now, who are we? Am I this person holding the controller, or the person thinking about where to go, left, right? Or is it something totally more bigger than that? And that even me thinking left and right is just another part of the program. Man, let's turn into this wild wheat again. Huh? You got something to say? Here go another one.
You, as a human being, you grow out of this physical universe in just exactly the same way that an apple grows off an apple tree. Mm-hmm. So let's say the tree which grows apples is a tree which apples, using apple as a verb. And a world in which human beings arrive is a world that peoples.
That's what this game made for.
And so
people
the existence of people
that's not asking those questions
of the kind of universe we live in. Just as hair on a head is symptomatic of what's going on in the organism. But we have been brought up not to feel that we belong in the world.
Now I'm stuck with a reality-generating machine
so
inside my
speech
mind.
Reflects it. We say, I came into this world. You didn't. You came
I want to tie on that. I can't pause it, though.
We say, face facts. We talk about encounters with reality. As if it was a head-on meeting of completely alien agencies. And the average person has the sensation that he is a somewhat that exists inside a bag of skin, a center of consciousness, which looks out at this thing, and what the hell's it going to do to me? I recognize you. You kind of look like
woe is me, they say.
I see myself in a mirror, and you look like you might be people.
Me.
So maybe you're intelligent. Maybe you can love too.
What about me?
And perhaps you're all right. Some of you are anyway.
Some of you are
the right
anyway.
color of skin, or you have the right religion, or whatever it is, you're okay. But there are all those people over in Asia, Africa, and they may not really be people. When you want to destroy someone, you always define them as unpeople.
Yep, that was deep. That was nice. That was real. That was terrific. I don't know why I talk about how we come up from the, we just apple. We're apple just like the trees. We come up straight from the earth. That's why I hear those that coming over from True Life Stream hear them say that we stand and we walking on the creator. Just like the apples probably see the tree as its creator. And then people like, nah, nigga, the seed is the real creator. That tree came from a fucking seed, man. That tree ain't the real God. And then they just keep going deeper and deeper. Man, where that seed come from? And then it go deeper to see like from planet from a human, or did it come from space, or it goes wow, like this, we're in this life, we're part of this life, creating this life all at the same time, like my little wheatgrass friend, no, the flower tulip friend was saying over there. He was saying, I'm caught up in a dream, and now my mind is constantly like has this reality generating machine in it, and I can't turn it off. Oh God. Hey, this is cool. Just even a tiny bit. That's all I want to be. This guy just want to be a little bigger. He's singing to himself. I want to be a little bigger in life. Life mostly involves going out and entangling yourself with others. But I want to show you another way of getting mixed up. COC, yeah. That's what seemed like to me. And I remember running across that Alan Watts lecture long time ago on Acid. I was like, yo, never heard somebody talk like that, but it makes a lot of sense. A very beautiful thing you can do, and that's dancing. To dance is to move in a pattern and not towards anywhere in particular. To make yourself the destination and to enjoy, never quite arrive. And dancing takes two, but the more the merrier, and everything dances a little differently. So try doing it with different things. Oh, yeah, and entangled cause and effect. Yeah, that's why I like that I put myself out there. I put myself out there to meet friends, even if they start off just being online. Mushy's told you that. I'm about to get entangled with these folks and start dancing. Dancing. Stop moving and then say press triangle. Wait, let's be the flower then. Or the poppy. Seems like they know how to get down. I'm pressing triangle. Oh, join two more things. All right, well, I see these mushrooms right here. I guess we go and sing with the mushroom. Oh, this is a different mushroom than before. Oh, I'm slow. There we go. Now we can sing. I mean, dance. Ooh, there go the dance. Alright, what you got to say, bro? Another idea, all together. They left out the L, another L.
We have this hostility to the external world because of the superstition, the myth, the absolutely unfounded theory that you yourself exist only inside your skin. Now, I want to propose another idea altogether. Billions of years ago, you were a big bang.
Boom!
Now you're a complicated human being. But so we define ourselves as being only that. If you think that you are only inside your skin, you define yourself
I just started doing that.
Very complicated little curlicue, way out on the edge of that explosion, way out in space and way out in time.
Oh, they're gonna move to their own destination without me doing it.
And don't feel that we are still the Big Bang. But you are. Depends how you define yourself.
I'm not gonna do anything.
You are actually, if this is the way things started, if there was a Big Bang in the beginning, you're not something that is a result of the Big Bang. You're not something that is a sort of puppet on the end of the process. You are still the process. You are the Big Bang, the original force of the universe, coming on as whoever you are. See, when I meet you, I see not just what you define yourself as, Mr. So-and-so, Miss So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so. I see every one of you as the primordial energy of the universe coming on at me in this particular way. I know I'm that too. But we've learned to define ourselves as separate from it.
Oh yeah, that was deep what he just said. That was real Thai. About what he was saying about us actually being the Big Bang. I thought these was gonna take me somewhere. There he goes. Nature does find its way when you just let go. I gotta tell you, the snowflakes around think they're so unique. Good one, Poncone. Like, yeah, man, if we're everything, we literally have to, I literally try to put myself in the awareness that, yo, I am everything. At every point in time, there's no point that I'm not everything. I'm just thinking that I'm this character and creating a reality based off me thinking that I'm this character at any point in time. Like, I love how he worded it. Poppy. Alright, let's talk to this one. I don't form groups much. Let's all get together. Alright. And to say it start from the Big Bang too. And then he said, now we complicated thinking. I was just thinking, because when he used that metaphor with the Big Bang, I was thinking like the Big Bang wasn't that much thinking, it just banged. And that we're sitting here all complicated, contemplating all these things. When life is just simple, we just gotta keep banging. Whatever form that word comes to you. Repetition is the only form of permanence I am capable of. Repetition is the only form of permanence I am capable of. Repetition is the only. Okay, you heard that one before. I think I did too. Okay, let's get to where we gotta go. Let me know, let me know. We've been in this little spot for a minute. Oh, I didn't talk to the rock. I just became the rock real quick. I'm trying to get to where I gotta go. There we go.
What I would call a kind of a basic problem we've got to go through first is to understand that there are no such things as things. That is to say, separate things. That is only a way of talking. And if you can understand this, you're going to have no further problems. I once asked a group of high school children, what do you mean by a thing? And first of all, they gave me all sorts of synonyms. They said it's an object, which is simply another word for a thing. It doesn't tell you anything about what you mean by a thing. And finally, a very smart girl who was in the group said a thing is a noun. And she was quite right. A noun isn't a part of nature, it's a part of speech. There are no nouns in the physical world. There are no separate things in the physical world either. See, the physical world is wiggly. The clouds, mountains, trees, people are all wiggly.
We wiggling.
Only when human beings get working at things, they build buildings in straight lines and try and make out that the world isn't really wiggly. But here are we sitting in this room all built on straight lines, but each one of us is as wiggly as all get out.
I can't wait till the snow melts. I keep planning on what I'm going to do. I hope I survive to see it. Hey, if that's what you want to do. Oh, what is that? All of this is for me. All of this must be for me. Are you here for me? Is this my game also? Come on, you wanted to wear a mushroom, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Alright, what's going on, Rocks? I really hope I can make it through this Sunday. It's been a real rough week for this snow chunk. Hope you're doing better. I actually want to be y'all real quick, because I forgot I could do this. Make this a little more interesting. Oh, different things dance differently. They like to come together. Yeah, man, we can't be afraid to be a little curvy. And that curve to me is that feminine energy compared to that masculine energy that just try to get from A to B. Is this all I will ever be? I thought I'd be a little taller and have at least a novel or two out by now. Life sucks. Like, who said we are the only ones having these thoughts? They probably like, man, I'm a snowball, man. I want to write a story. Let's get all of these together. Let's come together, guys. This is us. Let's see how all of them dance. Ooh. I'm doing that now. I'm just holding triangle, and they slowly move into this spot where the other crystal is. I haven't been able to sleep because I realize my atoms don't give a damn about me. Adam's always on the move. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna hold triangle. Oh! Oh, I see now. I'm doing it now. Whoa! That's nice. And that would have never happened if I just had a little bit of them. Oh! That's cool. I'm thinking about line dancing. How people be like, why do people line dance? Isn't that like old, like, what do people get out of that? I think it's just that synchronicity. That synchronicity of the human energy just dancing. Even though you do get a little too routine, but that's only so you don't run across nobody's feet. But if everybody's on psychedelics, they might be able to adapt right at that moment. And so they won't hit nobody, in my opinion. Here. You can watch it on here if you want. All right, you can take the tablet. Love you. Oh, I want to dance with everything now. I'm going to have to. What's going on here? Thoughts are the friction between things and other things. Yeah, it is. Like right now, it was a friction between me it was a friction. Some force was this, and I was trying to think about that, or something was going on, and that's what created me the thought of me thinking about what I was just reading. As you go around, listen to things. Their thoughts will make impressions on your mind. When you go out and experience life, you will have your own thoughts. and they will reflect the things you've listened to and absorbed. Go and give thinking a go. Try not to take it seriously. Yeah, don't take life too seriously, guy. Don't overthink. Don't overthink. I just got the trophy ready to think. When the eyes is lit up, think by pressing X. Where's the eye? Ready? Listen. Now that I can make as I will ever be, I realize my water's off. Now that I can make as I will ever be, I realize my water's off. Huh. I'm not going to pretend to know what that meant. Or just that he became so aware of everything that now he know that his water is off as well. He's like, oh, dang. Became so aware, now I know this water is a little off. Okay, I just want to see him clunk up one more time. I'm really a bunch of snowballs. And I'm going to be more. Gang, gang. Get in hold of the wiggly world.
Now then, when you want to get control of something that wiggles, it's pretty difficult, isn't it? You try and pick up a fish in your hands, and the fish is wiggly and it slips out. What do you do to get hold of the fish? You use a net. And so the net is the basic thing we have for getting hold of the wiggly world. A net is something regular. And I can number the holes in a net. So many holes up, so many holes across. And if I can number these holes, I can count exactly where each wiggle is in terms of a hole in that net. But in order to do that, I've got to break up the wiggle into bits. And I've got to call this a specific bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle, and this the next bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle. And so these bits are things which I mark out in order to talk about the wiggle, in order to measure it, and therefore in order to control it. But in nature, in fact, in the physical world, the wiggle isn't bitted. So the world doesn't come thing. You and I are all as much continuous with the physical universe as a wave is continuous with the ocean.
Yes.
The ocean waves, and the universe peoples. And as the wave, I wave at you and say, you. The world is waving at me with you and saying, hi, I'm here. But the way we feel and sense our existence, being based on a myth that we are made, that we are parts, that we are things, our consciousness has been influenced so that each one of us does not feel that. We feel, we have been hypnotized, literally hypnotized, by social convention into feeling and sensing that we exist only inside our skins, that we are not the original bang, but just something out on the end of it. And therefore we are scared stiff. My wave is going to disappear. And I'm going to die. And that would be awful.
A wave always got to crash against the shore, guys. Oh, just in time I started talking, just went off. Yeah, a wave always got to crash against the shore sometimes. But then there's just another wave to take its place. Some waves going to be smaller, some going to be a little bigger. But it's all just water, baby. There's nothing to do. Life is just one big waste of time. And everything I do to enjoy it just makes it go by faster. And brings me closer and closer to death. Dang, that's one sad rock. You need to join the party sometimes. I'm sorry you're going through this. I'm so sorry. Let's cloud together and just think this rock. Life is cool, bro. Life is cool. think we've been snowballs. Whoa, wait. Where did I just go? I went inside of the snow. Like I'm a snowflake. I mean, a piece of scrap. Attract things to it. Is that a bug? Alright, I'm a snowflake. I am a consciously aware snowflake. Oh, I'm bonding with another snowflake. Hey, what's going on? A germ. I have to go bond with some more snowflakes. Oh. What is this, a salt crystal? Let's see. Who are you? Why did you wake me up? I was busy dreaming about ignoring you. Like, I know you here. But no, I don't want to leave my friends. I want to keep bonding. I want to get a bunch of snowflakes together. A theory worthy of betting on. Oh, that's a wood splitter. Okay. Oh, you hear the music? It was like doo doo. Oh, did they just take away my thing? What am I doing? Is this normal? We always acting like, yo, what am I doing is normal? Am I a weirdo? Oh, now we getting into here. This is a bit smaller than that flea. Can I bond? Oh, everybody got friends. Can we dance? Yes, we can. It said Prozana. Oh, this is stuff that's smaller than a snowflake. I'm gonna get some more. I'll get some more. Hold on. The zoom in angle is kind of complicated. I can't zoom out. Oh, it said now you got it. Hey. No, keep this right here. Alright. They move really slow. Wait, there we go. I was just trying to find... Yo, this game will be great on acid. But you probably get just as lost though as I am sober, just trying to move around. Probably get just as lost. I think with a little lower dose you'd be able to get it around. I was gonna microdose before this show to do it, but things just happened differently. I did have plans to microdose. That's why I was spreading out when I was actually going to play this game. I got weed though. Long before the star radiolaris were something that spread into every protozone everywhere. A something all protozoans still share in now. So something got in them. But what is that? You may find you aren't just star radar, but every protozoan in existence. An expression of this great pattern known as protozoas. Everything secretly knows this, and you know it too. Everything secretly knows this. This bacteria know it's saying this. Join with some things of the same category. Switch flock mode by holding the left button. Here it is. I'm holding it now. Similar. Same. Oh, I get it. So now only the things that are exactly the same and not similar are going to join. Alright. Let's find a little more, though. I'm just a little bacteria floating through the space. Like, what is this space that I'm floating in? Like, for real? I'm looking at snowflakes on the ground. All I did was keep zooming in. What is this? Dance! Dance, puppets! Alright, there go a checkpoint. Oh, yeah, I think this is the water. I just heard a do-do-do. I'm doing what it's doing what I'm doing. I'm doing what it's doing what I'm doing. There is no difference, they say. Hold on, let me, actually be smart about this and tap into. Let's go this way. Is that something even smaller? Let's get down. Let's get down to it. Whoa. That's really small. I probably should have talked to it before. Oh, I'm oxygen. I'm an oxygen atom. You know, in the water is oxygen and hydrogen. You got tap water, there's a bunch of other stuff too. He kind of move a little faster than the other cats. Yes, there go another friend. Yeah. This game does, like, encourage you to explore. Because they don't really tell... They tell you what to do, but they don't really tell you what to do. And it's like, you don't really have to do it, it seemed like. Seemed like I really could have still been with the animals. The snow to see it. The snow to see it. What does that mean? And they keep saying go to flock mode. I am in flock mode. But let's go to this. What's that? I feel okay. I'm glad you feel okay. Rotation being now. Now I am here. Rotation being now. Now I am here. I wish I could put it. Is that when I was holding? Oh, I could have pressed that the whole time to figure out who I was. Whoa, there we go. What was that? Alright. People are like, why? How's he doing this game? Alright, there goes something else to talk to. Grow and shrink. Up and down, live and die. Do it. Alright, now I can figure out what this is now. You are a heliobore pollen. Oh, pollen. Ooh. What is this? You are a transparent hair. For real, I am. I'm transparent hair. I'm not sure where it is. I'm not sure. Alright, let's get to the top. Alright, let's get to that thing right there. I know you want to fit in here. You need to have that thing that makes you different. I'm going to level with you. You'll never be as cool as me. I'm not even alive. Whew, I can't beat that. Definitely can't. Alright, let's go up. There we go.
You are a fluke. You are a separate event. And you run from the maternity ward to the crematorium, and that's it, baby. Now, why does anybody think that way? There's no reason to, because it isn't even scientific. It's just a myth. And it's invented by people who wanted to feel a certain way. They want to play a certain game. Camus said there is only really one serious philosophical question, which is whether or not to commit suicide. Should you or not commit suicide? This is a good question. Why go on? And you only go on if the game is worth the candle. Now, the universe has been going on for an incredible long time. And so really,
yes.
A satisfactory theory of the universe has to be one that's worth betting on.
I don't know where it is, Isla.
That's it seems to me absolutely elementary common sense. If you make a theory of the universe which isn't worth betting on, why bother? Just commit suicide. But if you want to go on playing the game, you've got to have an optimal theory for playing the game.
Life's okay. Wow, after that whole speech, that was a good thing came up. Said life's okay. They was having that conversation over in the Discord 2 days ago about suicide and it being the way out the game. Cause it was this guy, Genesis. He's a young boy, but he had said that my friends are here. I like it. He had said that he wanted to become a musical artist, rise up to fame, and then he wanted to kill himself on stage, like through suicide and attention, and that was going to be how he was going to ascend out of this dimension or simulation. And it was good girls, and it was me in there too that was contemplating suicide in the past for like depressional kind of reasons. That was talking to him like from that kind of point of view. But then we got into the trippy sense and like saying, what if you do commit suicide and then you come right back? Like you ain't really do nothing. When does this end? Because a lot of people do ask that, just like the little flea or this little germ that's around. Everybody's asking, like, when does this end? At some point in their life. It's all about flocking together, dancing, wiggling. I'm seeing. And thinking, but being careful with the thinking, as that as the wheatgrass said a little earlier. Oh, what am I now? What is this again? Oh, here go all the thoughts I ever thought. Oh, and this is different things I can play again. Oh, that's cool. But right now I am a Tripernium Palladum. Yeah, I think only entheogens, because then it's like when you don't know about it. Oh. I think a lot of people that run across the idea of suicide for depressional reasons never came across psychedelics too. Even though they say some people have mental breakdowns, so to speak. But psychedelics get me to that place that I was that I thought suicide would have got me to. Like, oh, alright. I mean, I can go here and then come back. Alright, okay. But that was way after. Years after I was suicidal, before I actually ran across psychedelics. But that was the chat 2 days ago. It was people really going in on it. The guy, he was real persistent on saying he wanted it was cool. Cause I got what he was saying though. I got the poetry of it. I was digging the poetry of it. I love the poetry of it. The Romeo and Juliet. Which way is up? Which way is down? Alright, let's get into... Let's see if he can just get him to move to where he gotta go by himself. For a second. Think often, think sometimes, think rarely. This is how self-aware they want me to make them. Enter larger things rarely. Okay, let's go. Now I know how to use this. So he should be doing things on his own? Autoplay. I keep planning on what about me. Okay, I'm like stuck in this crystal thing. Hold on. I remember before I even did shrooms, it was somebody did shrooms at the job I worked with, and his only warning to me was don't get stuck in the crystal dimensions. That was his only advice. Don't get stuck in the crystal dimension. And he said it was somebody chasing him or something. That's why I was happy I had to go in for my own experience. Not be shied away by what somebody else had to say. Alright, there go a little think box. I wonder why our think boxes are always shaped like clouds. That's something to tell you about. Like in comic books. It's always like a cloud, a thought bubble. Floating, I float. Let me feed you whatever I am. Huh? You're weird, bruh. You one weird snowflake. Alright, we got a rainbow. That means it's a checkpoint. Something like that. Here it is. Systematic of the scheme of things. Somatic.
If there is any such thing at all as intelligence.
If it
and love. Beauty. Well, you found it in other people. In other words, it exists in us as human beings. And as I said, if it is there in us, it is symptomatic of the scheme of things. We are as symptomatic of the scheme of things as the apples are symptomatic of the apple tree or the rose of the rose bush. The earth is not a big rock infested with living organisms, any more than your skeleton is bones infested with cells. The earth is geological, yes, but this geological entity grows people. And
this biological
our
entity
existence
grows
on
people.
the earth is a symptom of the solar system and its balances, as much as the solar system in turn is a symptom of our galaxy. And our galaxy in its turn is a symptom of the whole company of galaxies. Goodness only knows what that's in.
Alright, let's go for it. Let's get big. Shouts to Alan Watts yet again. Alright, let's start getting out this small place. See how big we can get. Oh wait, first let me I feel alive. Marry me, please. Ascend. Oh wow, there we go. See, that was a whole universe. See how big that was? And I was probably only moving like a good 2 inches in that amount of space. Wait, no. Yeah, back at the wolf. I can become a tree now. Can I be a group of trees? I want to be the spirit of the forest. Oh, we gonna make the trees dance, alright. Let's get them all together. Wait. Yeah, I think you can. You can on this game. I saw it in the preview. You could be a whole galaxy. Snow. I wish it would all melt away. I'm trying to get just my trees. Which ones do I have? You are snow pine. I was already this. There go another part. Let's talk to this tree over here. Nobody will believe me, but I'm telling you, I'm a clone. I'm not original. There are literally hundreds of other rocks here that are identical to me. I'm not crazy. This is all true. Nothing you can say can convince me I'm real. Yo, what did he just take? What kind of psychedelic did that rock just have? That reminded me of this trolling rapper though, or just a rapper that was saying what he was saying. That was saying that he a clone. I think his name is Kid Buu. He copying off Dragon Ball Z name, Majin Buu and things like that. I don't know. I never listened to anything in his music, but I saw his interview where he said he was a clone that escaped. Oh, I am a lot of trees right now.
When, as a scientist, you describe the behavior of a living organism, you try to say what a person does. It's the only way in which you can describe what a person is. Describe what they do. Then you find out that in making this description, you cannot confine yourself to what happens inside the skin.
Nope.
In other words, you can't talk about a person walking unless you start describing the floor. Because when I walk, I don't just dangle my legs in empty space.
Difficult to breathe.
I move in relationship to a room.
The rock is on crack.
In order to describe what I'm doing when I'm walking,
you got a crack in the side of it. It's on crack. It got crack.
So in describing my talking at the moment, I can't describe this just as a thing in itself, because I'm talking to you. And so what I'm doing at the moment is not completely described unless your being here is described also. So if that is necessary, if in other words, in order to describe my behavior, I have to describe your behavior and the behavior of the environment, it means that we've really got one system of behavior. That what I am
and about me
involves what you are.
Well, I am involved with you are. Just top.
Unless I know who you are. And you don't know who you are unless you know who I am.
No.
In other words, we're not separate. We define each other. We're all backs and fronts to each other. We and our environment, and all of us and each other, are interdependent systems. We know who we are in terms of other people. We all lock together. And this is, again and again, the serious scientific description.
Wait, it just zoomed out to me being an island.
Things happen. And any good scientist knows that what you call the external world is as much you as your own body.
Whoa. Whoa. This is me right now. This is us. This is us. It would be turning to ice, cold in the winter. I am a mountain. I am mountain. Oh, what? Wait, hello? Oh, you know this whole time. Hello? Wait, I'm confused. Hello? Is this somebody on the Discord? Hold on, guys. This is trippy. Yo, I just tripped myself up, guys. Hold on. I had the headphone Bluetooth on and I clicked YouTube on this phone for a minute. So I kept hearing myself talking on the side of me saying, hello, hello, and I kept responding to myself. I'm like, yo, because it didn't sound like me. It didn't sound like me. Oh, God, I'm tripping. Wait, that moved too fast. I don't know what really happened. So I'm gonna slow this back down a bit. I just became a mountain all of a sudden, a continent. All right, let's go over here. Let's keep going. Yes. You are experience of all the universe's things. Each thing also experiences you. Things leave your mark on you as you leave your mark on things. And somewhere inside you is an impression of everything you've ever been. A great memory of things you can revisit anytime and feels what it's like to be them again. You are always free to transform yourself into anything Anything. I just got the trophy becoming. Oh. Can you ask her one more time, please? Thank you. He says the digital echo. Yeah, look. When I was talking to my feedback loop. Can I join continents? Can we dance? You saw meth in the sky? I thought you said you saw meth in sky at first. I was like, whoa, wait, what? It'll all melt away sometimes. Transforming into something you already been. Hold the right button to bring up the transform menu. Or if I wanted to ascend real quick. Oh, what is this? Man, this is not an ice continent, but I know it said do something I already been, but I want to see something real quick. Alright, let's go with it.
Your skin doesn't separate you from the world, it's a bridge through which the external world flows into you, and you flow into it.
Oh, you're talking about those sculptures in the sky?
For example, as a whirlpool in water. You could say because you have a skin, you have a definite shape, you have a definite form. The whirlpool is a definite form, but no water stays put in it. The whirlpool is something the stream is doing. And exactly the same way, the whole universe is doing each one of us. And I see you today, and I recognize you tomorrow, just as I would recognize a whirlpool in a stream. I'd say, oh yes, I've seen that whirlpool before. It's just near so-and-so's house on the edge of the river. It's always there.
Like, we all know each other.
When I meet you tomorrow,
we all ran into each other before.
Yesterday. But you're moving. The whole world is moving through you. All the cosmic rays, all the food you're eating, the stream of steaks and milk and eggs and everything is just flowing right through you. When you're wiggling the same way, the world is wiggling, the stream is wiggling you. But the problem is, you see, we haven't been taught to feel that way. The myths underlying our culture and underlying our common sense have not taught us to feel identical with the universe, but only parts of it, only in it, only confronting it, aliens.
Whoa.
And we are,
you see the sky?
Urgently in need of coming to feel that we are the eternal universe, each one of us. Otherwise, we're going to go out of our heads. We're going to commit suicide, collectively, courtesy of H-bombs. And, all right, supposing we do, well, that will be that, and it'll be life making experiments on other galaxies. Maybe they'll find a better game.
That's what we need. Yeah, life in other galaxies, then probably we can find another game. Like he's implying it, like this is the game. This is the Earth game. I am kind of beautiful, I guess. Let's be a cloud, guys. Ascend. Whoa. I think I jumped from more than a cloud. I'm a planet. Earth. So this is what it feels like. You are a green planet. I think I just warped up that moon around me. Oh, let's just travel. Oh, where can I go from here? Oh. Wow. know. Like, this is stuff we can literally do. Oh, wow. Now I'm on this planet looking up. I was just hoping I can go back. I want to go back up. Like, to be aware. Take your consciousness out of your body and just be aware of stuff on just a gigantic amount of level. If I can get back up there. Yes. There we go. That's how I send back. Alright. Oh, so I was on this planet. I wasn't just on Earth. I was wondering if there was going to be like a little different. Be the sun. Give me a couple more minutes, and then I got you. You are sun. Can I get the planets to go around me? Alright. Oh, another lecture.
If it's ever struck you how curious a thing it is that most of the things that we experience we regard as things that happen to us, which we ourselves do not originate, which are events expressing some sort of power.
I'm a planetary system
that is external to ourselves. And if you consider that, you realize that what you mean by yourself is rather narrowly circumscribed.
Oh, they're not letting me right now.
Even
trying.
Events that go on in our own bodies are put in the category of things that happen to us in the same way as things that go on in the world outside our skins. If there's a thunderstorm or an earthquake, well, it happens to you. You're not responsible for it. But so in the same way, when you have hiccups, you didn't plan on it. If you have belly rumbles, you had no intention of doing it. And as to the catastrophic act of getting born, well, you had nothing to do with that. And you can spend all your life blaming your parents for putting you in the situation in which you find yourself. And this way of looking at the world in this sort of passive mood as something that happens to you goes right down to our general feeling about life. It goes down to the way in which we have been accustomed to look at human existence as a precarious event in a cosmos that, on the whole, is depicted as being completely unsympathetic and alien to our existence.
And JUSt TAi, guys. Just another thing about us being a part of the picture and not just being attacked by it all the time. How long will I be here? Am I supposed to be here? Said the star. You can leave your world and never find again unless you have good map. Yeah, for real. So it's so easy. It's like going to living in a city of row houses and all of them look the same. And you a stranger visiting. You don't know where to go. All problems find their solutions one way or another, and all seem obvious once they are solved. See, yeah, it's always so cliche, man, when it comes to the mushrooms and what they actually give you. Thanks. Oh, yeah, I did spell Alan Watts wrong. Thanks. I was just reading the message. But, yeah. Can I, like, jump into... Oh, wait, let's see what this is before they take me away. See what this has to say. There's no time here, no seasons. Yeah, there's no time here, no seasons. I could see that. It's unless you start talking about like the galactic perception. I forget what it's called. Days, hours, minutes, and seconds, and yet I have strange memories that seem to be from long ago. Is this a... I want to be like you. I want to float like you. Rotate like you. You are a mesoplanet. What is this kind of planet though? Can we join? I want to make a solar system. I'm a little comet floating in space. Oh, a dwarf planet. So this is what the scientists try to call Pluto. Alright, let's get to this. But yeah, that's what I was going to say about time. Like, I was reading up about time and things like that, and the construct of time in this reality, and how, just based off what I was reading, they say it's based off Chronos. That's why that's why he was there in the Greek times. That's why they named him that. But Chronos was Saturn, and at the time they didn't know about Uranus and Neptune, so to speak. They thought Saturn was the most outermost planet. And since it was the most outermost planet, it kept the time of all the other inner planets inside of it. So that's why it was worshipped as the timekeeper and things like that, and the standard of time. But if you outside of Saturn, then what the fuck is a second, minute, and all of that, all of those other concepts? Can convince me, feed you, want to level with this, if this end. This seems like how I be typing. Oh, say can convince me, feed you what to. You just gotta read it. Can't put too much thought into it. What is this? A satellite. Hi, Tai. I was wondering where you got to. By now, you've been able to see a lot here, but not everything. When you first arrived here, there was a golden object in front of you. Do you remember it? Yeah, I do. It was like rectangle. It might feel distant now, but it's still there. This is a gate made by things who weren't able to see how you see. Many things entered it but weren't able to come back out, so we kept it locked. I'm going to open it for you, but it's up to you if you want to enter. Good luck and take care. Return to where you began. You can descend into the Golden Gate. Where is it at? I was going right there. I was going to say that you will. I just put it on to say that's how you will be writing. My first thought. Well, I do that too. I do that as well. They used to ask me, do I know how to spell in school? I know how to spell. I just be writing fast. Especially if I'm writing handwriting, I write like a doctor. It'd just be chicken scratch. Yo, how do I get to... Yeah, I really want to be a galaxy though before I descend. I want to ascend real quick. A gate to trip space. It is a gate to trip space, and where does it lie at? That's what they want me to find out. I want to find where that gate to trip space so I can experience all my memories. Remember when I was a planet. Remember when I was a galaxy. Giving life. Hosting life. What's going on outside the universe? I was just about to say, let alone creating whole freaking universes with my lady. Or whatever. Take away that my word. With me lady. I don't want to ever stop missing you, but one day I probably will. We say we're gonna miss people forever, but do we really? We don't know how much we really did miss. Alright, I'm back to being a planet. Let's see how far we can go. Boosh! I am a superstar cluster. Oh, let's get some star clusters to join and dance. This is a dance of the most epic proportions. Superstar clusters. The people that's existing inside of these star clusters are probably like, yo, this was foretold in our prophecies. Try finding the green planet. Well, I'm gonna do that in just a sec. I just want to see how far they... Whoa. Allow me to go. Whoa, when am I? You are feedback sphere. Whoa. Yes, my dear. I'm a feedback sphere. I don't even descend. Alright, I'm gonna find the green planet real quick. I'm gonna come back out here. Then we're gonna tie on that feedback space. Cause everything is looping. You are a neuron star. I'm gonna put this on autoplay for 1 second, guys. Can you give me 1 minute? Thank you. Sorry for the interruptions. Oh, it went into autoplay. Whoa. I moved into sacred geometry space. You're in the outer space. You are a convex stellated polyhedron. Oh, wow. Dude, I'm gonna have to use this game. We're gonna have to tie a lot on this game. It's gonna take more than a day. This is very interesting. Whoa. Not really part of all this.
If you're reared with a 20th century, or shall we say an early 20th century common sense, which is based on the philosophy of science of the 19th century, you regard yourself as an accident, a biological accident, in a stupid universe, which is mechanical, but has no feelings. I really wish
people knew how to do what they had to do.
A vast, pointless gyration of radioactive rocks and gas in which you happen to occur. Of course, if you don't have that point of view and you are more traditional, you look upon yourself as a child of God, and therefore under authority. In other words, there's a big boss on top of all this. And you better watch your P's and Q's, because that Almighty is looking after you. With the attitude of, this is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. And when you look at the world in that image, or in the other image that it's a stupid mechanism, either point of view you take, you don't really belong. You're not really part of all this. Or to put it in the strongest possible way,
yeah, that is how religions be looking at
our thought
religious
that
people.
The external world, which is defined as something that happens to you,
is it,
your body itself, it is quite alien to consider all that as you yourself. Because you see, we have such a myopic view of what oneself is.
He said I am a tetra clown. I mean, cloud. We're gonna have to get some more of these. And you know, they are. I was just about to go into that. I was about to say, I just want to be more definite. That's why I'm gonna make a whole episode and just go into the space and time my ass off. But sacred geometry to me is the space that's creating the space that we live in, just like they showing in this game. Like in antiquity and stuff, Plato was the first one to publicly talk about this, about how the dodecahedron, isohedron, the oh, see, I want to know all of them off the rip, but I don't. But how they create the space that we in now, like, it's so wild to try to put it into words right now. Everything. Like, these things are not even speaking English, except for saying everything and it is. All right, let's dance. But it was this other video that I put in the Discord a while ago called The Nature of Reality. And it was these scientists talking about it from like a math perspective, but they was using sacred geometry terms a lot. And they was talking about E8 lattice crystals and how at the Planck length it is, everything is made out of, all there is, fine by me. And at the Planck level, oh, now almost fear. Ooh. At the Planck level, everything is made up of little tiny tetrahedrons, and that is a shadow of, and that's supposed to be a shadow of what's starting, like in the first dimension is a shadow that's of what's in the second dimension, and that's a shadow of what's in the third dimension, and that's a shadow of what's in, and it just keeps on going and going and going until you get up to like the 8th dimension, and they had like this complicated crystal that was moving in and out of itself. You also said they are universes in the all state. Yeah, like what if ours is tetrahedron based? Like we exist in an isohedron or something like that, and that's why triangles are so important, or they say triangles is the strongest shape, at least in this universe. I can see that. That's nice. This is noted. Noted. Universes in the all state. I'm trying to descend. Rabbit. Come on, I don't want to keep ascending. I want to descend. There it is, a tetra cloud. It's like I have to go into myself, I suppose, at this level. It's like at this biggest level. Oh, say you are a Planck length. Oh, wasn't I just saying that? Planck length, and now look, I'm a tetrahedron. Huh. You found me. I was just talking about you. Just speaking of the devil. Now I exist as a tetrahedron. Am I right? Yeah. Or just say you are Planck length. That's all it's saying. You are Planck length. Oh, that lizard I left over there is still there. Alright, let's go to these pinpoints. So me descending. Alright, descending. Where am I going to go? And I love how they just showed that. How going into the Planck length, which is the smallest unit of measurement that scientists use today, you go into the universe. And you just keep on looping back. What's this? I didn't do this yet. I wasn't a galaxy yet. Ooh, let's form. Milky Way meets Andromeda. Meets Pleiades. Hey man, like I said, I like to come off in this world as the loony old man. But I know something. Alright, there we go. Let's make them dance for real. And really, it's so wild because these concepts they don't really boggle my mind. Like, oh, so when you go real small, you enter into the real big, and then you able to enter into the space where you can enter into other infinite amount of spaces and other universes. Yes, girl. Stop tapping right there, please. Yes. I said, all right. Mommy will be up in 10 more minutes, she said. Man, what if when they saying Andromeda is going to collide with the Milky Way in like a couple million years? What if it's just all part of the dance? Just like now. We just all calculating it, trying to be all precise, saying, oh man, it could be like this. It could be the end of everything as we know it. Yeah, we're doing another dance. The dance goes on and on and on and on. Things are coming together, finally at last, and originally as they always were. Yeah, man, I'm with my gang of galaxies. Yeah, we got experiences. Yeah, we have experiences in these realms, say you well. Yeah. And the fact that we just think this is just the only thing we ever experience, that's a trap. They stay like that. That's why I like books. Like, even when I read books, I'm like, yo, I experienced that. Whatever was in this story, I know I experienced that. I don't care if they saying it's fiction. I'm reading this because I'm reading a memory of me doing something and whatever this character is right now. Like, that's how I read books. That's how I watch movies too. From the perspective of everybody. And I'm like, yo, this is me. This is me. Haven't seen you in a while. Oh. You haven't sang in a while. I know, I forgot I could sing. Gosh. Hey. Hey. You wanna join? I wish I could sing and dance at the same time. But that always requires a lot of extra work, I suppose. Yeah, the planets. There we go. Beautiful. Speaking about the planets around the sun. Oh, hello, I exist. Because I started singing and dancing at the same time. They gave me the trophy. Hello, I exist. I was just saying, I wish you could, because then that's really when you connected. The musical really going on. Like, hello, I am here. And what you were saying, the planets was just lining up. Like it was, like our solar system at least. But I don't think I can get it to do that again. Yeah, story driving, you live the stories you read and see. Yeah, you just have to be open enough. And even if you're not open enough, the fact that you read the book, people be like, oh man, I'm glad I read that book or something like that. Unless people be like, man, this thing was stupid. But most people like that, they don't never really finish the book. But that's just my judgment. My opinion. Alright. Let's descend. Alright, let's find our little green planet. Oh, that was easy. But I'm so curious that I want to see what this one is. Oh. You are an ice planet. Ooh. Alright, so let's go. I just joined with that one. Now we can get to the Hermon. Oh, a satellite. Or is this the space station? Or is this the gateway? Nope. It literally said nope. Are you listening to me? Alright, let's get back to the sun. Alright, let's go to the green planet. Oh, now it wants to disappear. I'm trying to find myself. I keep going in circles, round and round and round and round. Like right now, as I play this game, just to tie on my own, like just to get into it, you are an alien planet. I feel as though right now I'm actually doing this on some level. I'm doing this right now. Like right now, I am the sun. Like it's in this dimension, it seems like I'm just playing and things like that. But I'm actually am doing this, or we actually are, not just me. We. It's this other simulation game that I have on my computer where you can simulate universes and you can make planets and mess with the orbits, and it really gets real particular. Where's the green planet? It really gets real particular with it too. It was on Steam. It was something on Steam. There we go. Now you're back on the green planet. Alright. And I really wanted, when I was messing around with that and I was on psychedelics, it felt like I was creating universes, even though it was just a computer simulation. And the one that I have, they said is one of the best ones next to, like, if you go to a scientist's laboratory. It's on Steam. It costs like